Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 192 for the 8th of January 2023. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly.
Look towards 2023.
The future.
The future is here. Now, we're just gonna wholesale rip this off of the web pages that we got them from. So, this one's from Polygon. I was going to try and do a presentation, but there are so many things, and I didn't have enough time to get through it. Let's just go through this thing here. So the first one obviously is January Bad Batch season 2. Have you started watching it? Yeah,
I have watched the first episode.
Okay, so 2 episodes dropped.
More of the same.
Very much more of the same. Yeah,
more of the same.
Yeah.
If you didn't like the first season, then you're not going to like this one.
No, you know.
Thingy, what do you call him? The little girl.
Omega.
Omega is not. Well, it did start to annoy me, I have to say.
You've never been a fan of that character?
No. She just gets in the road, and she was like, with her bow and arrow thing.
Bow and arrow. Yeah, in her hat.
Kind of irritating me. But I let it go in the last season. Because I think we ended up quite enjoying the first season, didn't we?
I really liked it. I mean, I love the art style of it. I like how they tie different things in. I was reading the sound guy, that guy that does the sound effects for the show. He did it for some of the video games. So a lot of the video game sound effects are in this show as well, which is a nice wee kind of tying it together. Which is pretty good. I thought the first 2 episodes were pretty good. They're kind of leaning in a little bit with the Andor. Things aren't as black and white as they seem, which is an interesting take on effectively a kids show. So yeah, I'll see how that.
Yeah, I mean the tone's very much a kids show.
Yeah, definitely.
Was it Scarif they were on that first episode?
No, it wasn't, but it looked like it.
Right, okay.
I know what you mean. Yeah, the one with the crabs.
Yeah, I thought that was Scarif. Right, okay. I thought they were kind of tying things in.
No, no. They do visit Count Dooku's home planet in the second episode.
Okay,
so you get that to look forward to.
Yeah, somebody said online that it's never been as good as the first episode in season 1. Though that first episode was really promising. Remember?
Yeah, with the Jedi at the start, Order 66.
Mega promising. I'd agree with that actually. Although we did enjoy it. I think we did enjoy it.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, it's a kids show. It's not.
It's not. You can't judge it in the same way.
It's not Andor.
No, it's definitely not Andor.
And I feel, and looking back at it, I feel bad about how I treated Willow, but I'm still not going to go back and watch the rest of it.
Willow's okay if you can get past a lot of things,
No.
Okay then.
I can't. Do you know the thing is? I don't know what happened to Warwick Davis, but he needs to take acting classes.
Oh, he's
so bad.
Some of it is really good but
other things it feels like they've gone like, hey, Warwick, read this out. They've handed him a script change or something.
I think when he's done, see when he's monologuing and trying to be serious, it doesn't work for him. He's the comedy stuff works for him much better.
Yeah.
But
because I mean he nailed it. Like Life's Too Short he's fantastic in that. Like really good.
Maybe just it needs a good direction. I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Sure.
But it did feel a lot like there was script rewrites or something, and he got the script fresh, and he was just reading it. That's what it felt like.
That's exactly what it felt like. Yeah. Yeah. But this is Bad Batch. Good. Yeah, looking forward to it. Yeah.
And this guy here is played by Dee Dee Baker. This guy here is played by Dee Dee Baker. This guy here is played by Dee Dee Baker. He's played by a guy called Dee Dee Baker, and this guy here is played by a guy called Dee Dee Baker. And there's clones in there, and they're played by a guy called Dee Dee Baker.
Yeah,
he's quite busy. That's a lot of lines to read for. He's basically monologuing himself.
Yeah, well, it would be. What do you call him? Not Taika Waititi. Tamara Morrison.
Obviously can't afford him. Copenhagen Cowboy. So that started on January 6th. January 3rd was it? 4th. Copenhagen Cowboy on Netflix, January 5th.
Right.
I didn't even know about this.
Don't know about this.
Drive director Nicholas Winding Refn is
Right.
back, second TV show, and it's nothing like the first. Hopefully depraved yet contemplative, too old to die young. So yeah, it's a thing. I don't know about
These
this.
are all TV shows, are they?
These are everything I've got in this list is TV shows.
Right.
We
Okay.
haven't got.
I'm in. I loved Drive. I loved Valhalla Rising.
Valhalla.
I love that. So I like him. He's pretty arty. I like that in a movie. I like a bit of mystery as well. He brings a lot of that to his work.
Yeah.
I'm in.
Next one is Alexandria Daddario in Mayfair Witches, which is an Anne Rice adaptation. So, yeah, I mean, it's the usual thing where this woman, she realizes there's something mysterious and all that kind of stuff, and she gets drawn into a darker and more mysterious world.
I like it already.
All that stuff. So that's on AMC. I don't know what that would be in the UK, but
we might get that on
the same
Sky Atlantic or something.
Is that where Walking Dead is?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, it probably will be that then,
or maybe Prime.
Yeah,
it's funny because
I don't know much about it, but the trailer looked good.
It's quite odd sometimes because the Mitchells versus the Machines cartoon that was on Netflix.
Aye,
that was on STV here for some reason.
Really?
Over Christmas, yeah. Which was odd because that's a Netflix thing.
Yeah,
a bit odd. So it can be a bit random sometimes where these things end up.
Yeah.
Velma, we're very much looking forward to.
But
the LGBT.
So in this one, she's been portrayed as being Hispanic, being white, and this portrayal is I think South Asian is what the rest of the world call it, but Indian is what you refer to that ethnicity in the UK. Played by Mindy Kaling, who is fantastic as Kelly Kapoor in The Office, and she's been in other than Mindy Project, all that kind of stuff, which I've never actually watched. Sorry, Mindy. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people that are in it as well. Sam Richardson's in it. Constance Wu's in it.
It's a bit more of a adult take, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah,
and
it's
weird.
Kind of, I think it's kind of focusing in on her relationships more than there'll be like a mystery of the week probably, but it'll be kind of her sort of take on it. I think there's some swearing in it as well.
Oh, good.
Stuff like that. It's also a love quadrangle.
Oh,
so
you don't see many of them.
No, you don't. No. This next one is Breakpoint, which is coming on Netflix on January 13th. I don't know what this is.
It's about tennis, Sloan.
It does look like tennis. It's called Breakpoint
as well.
It's called Breakpoint. Sure was that not a video game? No, Match Point. That was what it was. Yeah. Match Point from Cylon.
Yeah. So is this a documentary?
Groundbreaking docuseries Formula One Drive to Survive turns its focus to the world of tennis, following a select group of players as they play all over the world. There you go.
I'm in that. I like a bit of tennis.
Yep.
Anyone for tennis? Me.
Anyone for tennis. So yeah, hopefully it'll do the same thing for tennis as it does for.
Well, did you ever watch the Last Dance, the Michael Jordan one? No,
I didn't. No.
Oh, it was terrific.
I really don't like basketball. I'm not a fan.
See, if you watch that, you'd start wearing Chicago Bull tops and trying to grow your legs long and things like I did. That's what I did.
Okay.
tried to be more Michael Jordan.
How's that working out for you? The long leg thing?
Not great.
Not great. No. Okay.
It's not working.
So there's an interesting backstory about this next one. So this is Last of Us, which is on HBO Max on January 15th. You notice there Pedro Pascal.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal had to get permission from Disney to appear in this.
Really?
Because the story is too similar to Mandalorian. Because it's all about a lone wolf and a cub and he's protecting the cub from people who want to do weird experiments on it.
Right.
So he had to get permission from the powers that be at Disney to do
Here's
this.
an interesting parallel,
Mm-hmm.
and kind of Christmas related as well. Do you know that the Snowman movie was going to be shown prior to E.T., but Steven Spielberg saw the Snowman and decided that it was too similar to the story of E.T.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they didn't do it.
Wow.
Similar thing.
Thereby, nobody's ever heard of the Snowman.
Just disappeared.
Just disappeared, melted away.
Melted away, yeah.
There you go.
And also, right, the Harrison Ford did a similar thing though when he did Han Solo. When he did the Han Solo character, and then Tom Selleck was touted for Raiders, but couldn't do it because of Magnum PI, and then he stepped in. But did they not see? They didn't ask Harrison Ford because they saw it as a kind of similar type of character.
I think so, yeah.
You know,
yeah, because they really wanted Magnum PI because he was like a big box office at the time. But apparently, Glenn A. Larson and George Lucas didn't see eye to eye because of the whole ILM thing, and so he wouldn't loan him out.
So this is kind of similar to that situation. This is this you could see this as Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
To his Han Solo of Star Wars. Also, there's another example of that I was going to say. No, it's gone. It's gone. Gone forever.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Anyway, for those of you who don't know, The Last of Us is based on a Sony multi-million-dollar game, which is very popular with the youth of today.
Very good, and this could be good. Yeah.
Also, the creator of Chernobyl, so I'm assuming it's 4 episodes again.
Yeah.
Anyway, The Owl House season 3. Don't know what that is. Let's skip over it.
Yeah, I don't think it's for us.
How I Met Your Father.
No.
Poker Face. Do you know who Poker Face is? It's Rian Johnson's.
Is it?
Yep.
Really?
So Glass Onion director Rian Johnson is sticking with the director genre in the new Peacock show, Peacock. Poker Face, starring Natasha Lyonne as Charlie Cale, a woman who travels the country, solves crimes using a mysterious ability to pretend when people are lying.
She's in Russian Doll.
She is indeed, yes.
Which was good. I never watched the second season, but the first one was good.
Of surprise to no one, Joseph Gordon-Levitt is a guest star. Because he's in every single. He's the J.J. Abrams, that guy that's in Heroes.
Yeah, the beardy guy.
Yeah, the beardy guy. Yeah.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt wasn't in Glass Onion, though, was he?
Yes, he was.
Was he?
Bong. He was the early chime of the island.
Go away, was he?
Yep.
Oh, for God's sake.
That
was his part.
That was his part. He was the early chime.
I don't think I'd see that as being a friendly thing, giving me that part in that movie.
Well, if you get paid like 50 grand for it, you would say yes.
Yeah, I suppose.
You've only got to record one line.
Yeah.
Wolfpack, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Yeah.
Which is a spin-off of Teen Wolf.
She's back.
So, yeah, doing a spooky TV show again. She's going to play an investigative reporter and stuff. I don't know. I have zero interest in Teen Wolf. I never really liked the movie with Michael J. Fox.
So is it to do with is it a Teen Wolf spin-off? What is it?
Yeah, it's so Wolfpack's an entirely new story. After a wildfire brings out a strange creature, 2 teens discover they are now werewolves and must find their pack and learn how to survive.
No, but is it linked to the Teen Wolf?
Yes, it's in the universe. It's in the Teen Wolfiverse.
Is it the not multiverse?
Teen Wolfverse.
What do they call it?
TV verse.
The
T-verse.
Verse.
The verse. No, the verse is something else. That's Firefly.
Why do they'll kind of have expanded universe? That's what it is, isn't it?
Well, I mean, there was Casualty. There was Casualty 1912 or whatever there was, and Holby City and all that kind of. They all have those kind of spin-offs. And there's also Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago ER, whatever it's called.
Oh, well, there's a CIA. What do you call it? What's the
CSI as well.
CSI.
Yeah.
God, there's millions of them.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And everybody's got a favourite.
No.
But they're all wrong because CSI Vegas is the best one.
Yeah.
The original one, not the CSI Vegas new one, which is okay, but it's not as a patch in the first one. And CSI Cyber is the worst one. Moving along, Lockwood and Company. So this is a young adult detective thriller thing, Teenage Ghost Hunters, from the writer-director of Attack the Block.
Oh, this will be good then. It's what would you call him?
Joe
Cornish. This will be good.
So it's based on a book series by Jonathan Stroud. And so
is this a TV series again? Yeah, these are all TV series.
Netflix. Yep. This whole list is TV series.
Okay. Just so I don't have to ask you again.
This list here is all movies.
Oh, look at that list
here.
Right, okay.
Is TV shows.
Well,
so we're not mixing and matching. It's just going to be TV
his
shows.
Last Joe
so
Cornish,
I can cut it up and make it into two.
Joe Cornish's last movie was The Boy Who Would Be King, I think.
Okay.
And that was a terrific kids movie. Great film.
Joe Cornish.
Yeah.
Joe Cornish.
He was part of Adam and Joe, remember? Adam and Joe.
Oh right, okay.
That's him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he wrote Ant-Man.
Yes, he did.
He wrote The Adventures of Tintin.
He did.
He wrote The Boy Who Would Be King.
Yep.
There you go.
And directed
it, yeah.
Boy Who Would Be King.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done pretty well.
There you go.
Attack the Block was written and directed by him.
Yeah. That's good. John Boyega.
Yeah, that's right. That's where he was first. His big break, yep.
Frozen Planet 2. Okay.
That's already on. I've started watching that, I'm pretty sure.
That's them hugging together because the Emperor Penguins.
Yeah. Do you not watch these ones, these things? Oh, you're missing out, man. You're missing out. Really, really good.
I know about 4K TV, so I feel like I'm missing out.
Yeah, it's great.
You season 4.
Season 4. First one was alright, but I wouldn't. I don't know. They're stretching it out, man.
Sam
stretching it out.
Yeah. Party Down season 3. Now this is interesting because that's Adam Scott there and Martin Starr of Silicon Valley fame. Right. So Party Down had 2 seasons 10 years ago, and this is them doing the 3rd season now.
Okay.
So
never heard of it.
Neither have I. So yeah, apparently that's a thing that's coming to Stars with a Z.
And I take it that's them back in the day.
February 24. No, it's them now.
Was it?
Yeah.
Right.
Back in the day. Look at that guy in the end.
Well, you know.
I know.
Yeah.
So anyway, now we get into March.
Here's the meat and potatoes now.
Yep. So Mandalorian season 3 premieres on Disney Plus March 1st. So looking forward to the show because we got a wee hint of it, in Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, which turned out to be the Book of Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't as interesting, and then they put the Mandalorian in there, and we're all like,
I know.
I know.
Sparkly eyes. Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. Right. So yeah, they gave us shiny, and now we want more, and now we're getting more. So little Grogu will be back. The man himself, the Mandalorian, will be back.
Well,
Grief Karga's back as well.
Yeah. A lot of people see Mando as Star Wars right now. Really,
Yeah.
That's the go-to at the moment.
Yeah.
And Andor obviously set the bar very high, but don't forget how. We can't forget how good Mando is.
No. Although to be and as much as I love Mandalorian, Andor is is worth the price of admission for a Disney Plus subscription. In my mind.
It's much higher quality in the sense of writing and
honestly, it feels like an HBO show rather than a Star Wars show.
Yeah, but Mando is Star Wars. I think
it's
got
the
swashbuckle and action and all that stuff.
It's also the show that really kind of gave us a Star Wars TV show to start with, and did a really great job of it. And they're still doing a great job of it, because season 2 was fantastic. Season 2.1 or whatever we got was amazing as well.
It was. I wonder if they'll step a little bit further away from the volume studio thing.
With some dogfights in space, I noticed.
Yeah, because the trailer looks very cinematic to me.
Yeah, and there's also a bit where Bo-Katan is looking through the rain in some palace somewhere. I'm just wondering if that's like a, maybe it's not part of the volume, or maybe it's the other side of the volume, or I don't know.
Looks amazing. It does look amazing in the trailer. Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah. Shadow and Bone. I don't know what this is.
Shadow and Bone. Never watched this. Didn't watch the first season.
Didn't watch it either.
Shadow and Bone. It looks kind of medieval.
I thought it was David Tennant to start with there, but
no, I recognise him though, but I'm not sure.
Ben Barnes.
Yeah, I do recognise him. But,
yeah. Yellow Jackets season 2.
I watched the first season.
Will you be back for season 2?
I don't know, man. I was like, because it was one of those ones that it's like the Charlie Brown cartoon where the ball gets put down and is promised not to be swiped away, before the wee guy kicks it and ends up on his back. You keep getting promised that it's going to be good, and it just for me it never quite delivered. I don't know.
So I just briefly read the synopsis there. It says breakout hit about a girls' soccer team that crash lands in the woods.
Yes.
And it's coming back for a second season. And that's good because it's got 2 timelines worth of mysteries to solve.
Yes.
This sounds very similar to The Wilds, which got cancelled.
Yeah. I kind of get mixed up with those. I really
enjoyed that. The Wilds was actually good. I watched that with Sam.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is about the Yellow Jackets? The difference between that and the Wilds. The Wilds, I think, was purely for the kids, whereas this has got half and half, because their older selves are in it.
Well, young adult, I think the Wilds.
Young adult, sorry. They've got their older selves in it, right? And then it goes back to their younger versions when the kind of plane crash and when their lives changed and stuff.
Right.
So I don't know how they're going to do a second season of it, though, because it seemed quite a kind of rounded story to me. But
yeah, well, they'll figure a way to do it. They'll figure out how to do it.
Oh yeah, can't remember how it ended.
Yellow Jackets because they wear yellow jackets. Is that the reason?
Yeah.
Well done. Thanks. So has Samuel L. Jackson made a scroll? We've done it. Has Samuel L. Jackson been a scroll this whole time? I guess we'll find out in Secret Invasion, which is coming soon.
I hope not.
It seems a bit of a cop out.
A bit Scooby-Doo-ish,
isn't it? I kind of hope it's not as well.
Yeah, I hope not. I'm looking forward to this, by the way. And was it this I read today that Willem Dafoe is going to be back as the Green Goblin in?
What, in Secret Invasion?
I think I read that.
In Secret Invasion?
Oh no, wait a minute, now I'm doubting myself.
That doesn't seem right.
Wait a second. Green Goblin. Talk amongst yourselves.
I'll look up here. Spider-Man Willem Dafoe's Goblin is back for No Way Home.
No.
Oh wait.
No.
2021.
No Way Home's been beaten.
No.
He was definitely in that.
Is key to Spider-Man? No. Videos, news. Marvel made me setting up the routine of Green Goblin. This was 2 weeks ago. Yes, Goblin may be an appearance of an old nemesis. Norman Osborn. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I don't know.
No, I'm sure
this is a comic book thing.
Anyway, but that was a scoop there that
Oh no, hold on a
I
second.
didn't quite pull off. Secret Wars.
Secret Wars.
Secret Wars. That's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's what this is. Oh, Secret Invasion. Sorry, right. Sorry.
Is that the same thing?
No.
Damn it. I'm so close to a scoop there. So close. But no cigar.
Secret Wars Marvel is MCU. Where's the MCU? Yeah, that's that one. Avengers Secret Wars.
Right, okay.
And then there's Invasion.
So is Avengers Secret Wars the new... That's the new Avengers movie then?
Yeah, I think it's the one after...
First new one, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the one after Kang and Kodos or whatever it comes back. Yeah.
Right,
but this is Secret Invasion. So I think this is their kind of secret underground type show. I'm thinking it might be a bit more Andor-y than
maybe
before. I don't know. But we'll see. So Ben Mendelsohn's back. Yes.
As a Skrull.
I kind of hope he's going to be back for another show next year.
Yes,
that would be nice.
I think he might be.
I think he might be as well.
I think he might be.
We all thought that when that Lambda shuttle appeared, and because they talked about the ISB engineer coming down.
I think we're going to see him.
It wasn't him.
We're going to see Palps in it. We're talking Andor, by the way, just in case you guys are wondering. I think we'll see that. I'm looking forward to that Secret Invasion, though. I think it looks good. I'm up for it.
So it's called an event series. Don't know what that means, which may be an interesting experiment in the now what stale formula of Marvel TV efforts. So
interesting.
See what happens.
I like it.
Riverdale season 7 is a thing. It's happening. Get over it. Succession. Do you watch Succession?
Yeah, I do. I'm not that far. I'm kind of season 1, though. I'm not. I didn't realize it was 4 seasons. Well,
it's 4 seasons.
It was 4th season. Bloody hell.
Yeah. You could probably do that in one day.
What, Succession?
No, 4 seasons.
4 seasons in one day. Crowded House. Or Scottish Weather.
That's right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Tiny Beautiful Things. I don't know what this is.
What is that?
There's no such thing as too much Catherine Hahn. In addition to starring in next year's Agatha Coven of Chaos, Hahn will star in Hulu's Tiny Beautiful Things. The drama is based on Cheryl Strayed's novel of the same name, based on her experience as an advice columnist. Hahn stars as Claire, a writer with a floundering marriage and a complicated relationship with her teenage daughter, who suddenly gets the opportunity to give her life advice in her own column.
Okay.
So there you go. Also guest stars Laura Dern and Reese Witherspoon.
Might be okay. Don't know.
Might be okay. Loki season 2.
Yep. All in.
Once again, I just want to say that was the best season of Doctor Who we've had in a long time, and I'm looking forward to.
I always think of it that way as well.
I always think of it that way as well. I actually think he'd be a great Doctor.
It would be. It would be
if he ever gives up. I mean, there was a lot of running in it for a start, so it felt very Russell T Davies era Doctor Who. So, I really enjoyed it, and he is an omnipotent, almost godlike being. So
Doctor Who.
That's Doctor Who, and that looks pretty much like Gallifrey in the background there. So anyway, although I think that's actually the Mongolian desert, because that's the bit where
that looks like the volume to me.
Yeah, it's very volumey.
Yeah, it is. I think they did a lot of used the volume in that.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of that. Yeah. It's just a shame, but I mean, they've got to make these things to a budget. I mean, they can't.
Yeah.
They can't always make Andor. I mean, Andor's on set, on location and stuff, so that's costly.
I also think for lockdown, it made more sense for them to be in an environment that they could control as well.
Definitely, yeah.
But it just you can, now that we know
you can see the edges.
The trick, you can tell the light. It's the lighting and things like that. The way they've, you can just tell now. Yeah.
X-Men 97.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That looks. So this is actually it's a sequel to the X-Men from the 90s, isn't it? It's a direct sequel.
They made video games. Konami made video games for this, or Capcom. I think it was Capcom.
Yeah.
Capcom made X-Men
with those characters, that
with
style of character.
This art style,
yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know about that kind of style. It's kind of dated, and I don't know if they're going to update the animation or do something funky with it. The way that it seems to be pretty trendy just now to do that kind of Spider-Verse-esque thing to kind of mix up styles. But I figure this is just going to be the.
I think this might be straight up
old school
2 frames of animation, filmation type animation. Yeah,
aye, just a static man with a
exactly, just a mouth going like that. Echo is coming late 2023. So this follows Echo.
The character. I'm not sure about this.
No,
it's a spin-off character from Hawkeye.
Hawkeye, yeah.
I'm not sure. So disabled.
I like where Cox returns. Yeah, as the.
Is she deaf as well?
She's deaf. Yeah. End of 2021. Well, I mean, Hawkeye is deaf as well. Echo seems to have avenged her father by executing Wilson Fisk, but readers know what happened in the comics. Fisk only lost his eyesight, not his life. And apparently D'Onofrio is indeed signed on for the series. Yes. Because Vincent D'Onofrio is a genius at acting. The man's amazing. Do you remember him as
he's a chameleon?
What's his name? He's not called Gomer Pyle, but he gets called Gomer Pyle by the gunnery sergeant in Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket, yeah. That was his first role.
Yeah, that part is just chef's kiss. Just amazing.
That film to me is always, it's 2 halves, isn't it? Them in training, and them
in the battlefield, and them in the Isle of Dogs in the Thames.
But the whole story, it's almost like a short story of that guy going down the rabbit hole of going mad. Or he's like not cut out for the military.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah. And he's great.
Oh, it's fantastic. And he also played the farmer as well, / alien in Men in Black, which is virtually unrecognizable as Vincent D'Onofrio. And he plays the gamekeeper as well in Jurassic World as well.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But that's the thing about him, right? You go, all right, it was.
I know that guy.
Then you have to go back and go, that is him. No way.
Yeah.
It's
fantastic. Guy's a chameleon. He's brilliant. Anyway, I love the guy. He's really good. Anyhow, Ironheart. So this is the follow-on to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. So we see Dominic Thorne return in Ironheart. I don't know anything about Ironheart. She's called Riri Williams.
If James was here, he'd tell us.
Yeah.
But
I know he does deep dives into Marvel stuff. We're just going like whatever we know about Marvel, we get from the MCU. So whatever that says. So yeah, it looks kind of. I guess this is from Wakanda Forever. I don't know. I haven't seen Wakanda Forever yet.
I'm looking forward to seeing it, but I've heard it's a bit.
I did go to the pictures on an opening day though, and want to talk about it after we talk about these movies.
Interesting.
Agatha Coven of Chaos. So I heard it was just called Coven of Chaos now, but
it's changed names Agatha a couple of
Coven
times.
Of Chaos, So this is coming to Disney Plus in 2023 as well. No idea. I think it's like her rising up as a witch. So maybe it's like a period piece or something. I don't know how they do it. Aubrey Plaza is in it.
She's certainly great in WandaVision. And I think
she was good as well in Glass Onion.
Yeah,
underused I thought, but she was good.
Yeah. I don't know if they just. I mean, there's a spin-off now of Alfred, the
Pennyworth.
Yeah. Batman's butler, whatever.
Yeah. Batman's Batman.
Yeah. Do we need spin-offs of every bloody character? Do you know that there's a backstory for the skull that gets thrown in Return of the Jedi? Luke Skywalker throws the skull at the Rancor monster. shut the door down on the Rancor monster's neck and kills him. There's a backstory to that skull. Apparently,
the backstory is it belonged to somebody, and then Luke Skywalker threw it at a button. That's the only backstory you need. What was the skull's motivation? About £200 worth of force.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do we need backstories to everybody? No. Maybe good.
But having said that, though, we would like to hear more from Ahsoka.
Yes, we do. We do need more backstories. That's the answer. Oh, hello, Ahsoka.
It doesn't matter what you think, Jody. Disney's going to be shoving down backstory. Do you remember there was a Timon and Pumbaa cartoon as well?
Yes, the Lion King.
Because the Lion King 2.5 was from Timon and Pumbaa's.
Those things get released straight to video, DVD and video. So
I know.
Disney
People
Plus
laugh it up.
It's shovelware, isn't it? This isn't though. This looks
no. This is not shovelware. So this is Ahsoka starring Rosario Dawson. Sabrine Wren's in it apparently. She's pretty cool.
Yeah, and do you know who it is? Do you know who's been cast?
Natasha Liu Bordizio. I don't know who that is. That's what it says. It says her.
Oh, all right.
Who did you think it was?
Ewan McGregor's wife.
Oh, apparently not. Ezra's back. Ezra Bridger's in it. Played by this guy.
All right, has that been cast as well?
Eman Esfandi.
Cool.
I don't know who
looks like him.
Is. Yeah, it does. So yeah, they're back.
Cool.
Which is interesting.
Well, what they're saying basically is this is Rebels, the
sequel to Rebels,
live action show that the sequel, them growing up.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Oh, and as well as some guy called Hayden Christensen. Hayden Christensen, is that am I going to get that name right?
I think he was in a few films in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Not a big deal, no. I heard he actually owns a farm not far from here.
Really?
I wonder if they mean old Hayden.
Yeah.
No, seriously, it does. It's in it's north of Toronto.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, it was great to see him back as Darth.
It was, yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing more of him.
Out of the park.
He did. He really did. He did.
Just goes to show
he had the. Do you know he had the movement? You believed it was Vader, and then the obviously with the voice that they
pieced together the AI. James Earl Jones.
James Earl Jones's voice, and it was like perfect. And then when they split, like you were saying there, they put Hayden's voice and
his, it
was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good.
There's so many great things about Obi-Wan, and just
so many bad things.
The wee bits, just kind of, why did you do that?
I know.
It's kind of irritating.
Running through the forest, the chase, and all that kind of stuff.
But overall, yeah.
Overall,
Vader came off brilliantly.
Yeah. American Born Chinese is coming to Disney Plus. I don't know what this is. This is I heard Shell Yeoh's in it. Kia Kwan's in it. Stephanie Zhu's in it. Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of people in there. Lucy Liu's in it as well.
Disney Plus show.
I think it's animated as well. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Lucy Liu's in it though.
All right, lovely Lucy.
Babylon Berlin season 4. I didn't know
I've seen the first season of that.
I didn't know there was 3 seasons of it.
No, neither did I. I've seen the first season. It was pretty good.
Yeah. I've not seen it. Blind Spotting. Don't know it.
No.
Citadel. Don't know it.
No.
So they're doing this with Priyanka Chopra and Richard Madden, but they're not doing Night Sky.
What one are we talking about here?
It's Citadel's a sci-fi espionage show, and it's all about, as we know, aside from the fact that it will star Priyanka Chopra and Richard Madden, but it's created by Joe and Anthony Russo, along with ex-ABC studio president Patrick Moran.
Sounds good.
But here's the thing: they're doing that, but they're not doing Night Sky.
Aye. You and I should stand outside
We should.
Prime offices and
We should in
with
Seattle like that with
yeah,
big placard.
big placards. Night Sky season 2.
We like Sissy.
Mm-hmm.
Stand with Sissy. There you go.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Clone High. Don't know what this is.
No.
It looks very Cartoon Network circa early 2000s to me.
It looks like the guy that did the original Clone Wars, Star Wars. What was his name?
Yeah,
Ties
Genny
Skov.
Kisner. Yeah, yeah.
Go,
That's
go,
the guy
go,
that
go.
did
Samurai Jack.
No.
Yeah.
Dexter's Laboratory.
Oh yeah.
Gendy something or his name.
Oh, he did Samurai Jack as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, I think so.
Shut up and take my money. Futurama's coming back.
Is that been off air?
Oh yeah, it was cancelled.
Oh, it was cancelled, right?
Yeah.
Right. So it's
So
back.
Hulu's bringing it back.
Oh, that's nice.
Good news, everyone.
Good.
Futurama's back. Apparently, John DiMaggio was like, I don't really want to do it. And now he's going, okay, they give me more money. So he's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Yippee!
Woo-hoo. So that's good. Billy West is back. I don't know who else is back, but yeah. What's not to like? Dr. Zoidberg.
Yeah.
Gen V. Viewers of
Gen 5.
So it was Gen V because it's VOS, VOT. It's the V sauce, whatever it's what's it called?
Is that playing on Gen X?
No, it's the boys. It's basically the.
Was this a spin-off?
Yeah, it's a spin-off of the R-rated superhero dramedy. So it takes place in Godolphin University, a VOT international university for suit-up teenagers. And if you thought superheroes and the boys were messy, violent, impulsive, and dangerous, just imagine them before their brains are fully developed.
Oh God, I'm frightened to watch it.
So it's Patrick Schwarzenegger's in it though.
All right.
So
yeah. he was in.
He's pretty good, isn't he?
God, what was he in?
Pretty sure he was in something. He's in a few things.
He was in something lately we watched, and I was like surprised it was Arnie's son.
Warning, Moxie. No. Terminal List.
No.
The Staircase.
Yes, The Staircase.
He played Todd Peterson.
He played the son, one of the sons. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, he did not play the alcoholic son.
No, he didn't. No, it wasn't him. No, that was the actor.
The guy that went off to Cabo and all that kind of stuff.
Was that not the guy that was in the Chronicle and Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man? Is that not that actor?
Maybe.
I think so.
Anyway, so Gen V is a spin-off of The Boys because, of course, we need backstories.
Always
with the
we've just discovered that tonight.
Yeah,
yep.
We have, yeah. Mm-hmm. So Abel Tesfaye, better known as The Weeknd. So it's the Euphoria creator. He's doing something else. Lily Rose Depp's in it as well, and yeah, The Idol.
Right. Okay.
There you go. The Legend of Vox Machina. Don't know what that is.
No, I never watched the cartoon.
Never Have I Ever season 4.
No,
didn't know there was 3 seasons of that before.
Never heard of it. Never ever heard of it.
Never ever.
However, I have heard of this.
Severance, which this still reminds me of the bit in Snatch where he says, "This is us flinching," but notice the only one that's not flinching is the pikey.
Yeah.
Yes, they're back in 2023.
Excellent.
You've been given instructions off screen.
No, I don't know what happened there. Oh, heating's gone off.
Oh. Heating's off. And then to finalize it there, we've got there's 3 Body Problem, True Detective, Night Country, The Witcher season 3. There's a ton of these things, and then finally there's a whole bunch of Star Trek shows as well that are coming out in 2023. And that's your weekly roundup of what's happening in 2023.
Whew.
TV show wise.
You still get the movies to go through. I know. Don't forget to hit the old like button and share and all that kind of stuff. And also subscribe because it really helps the channel out, and it gets the name out there and all that kind of good stuff.
But we will see you in the next one. So thank you again. Bye.
Cheers, guys.